a couple of months ago when we knew that Beatles Anthology was going to be coming out, and and they're going to remix and remaster some stuff with Anthology. We do understand that. And we probably understand they're not going to give us everything that we want. So I went on this little teeny tiny rant about, please don't mess around too much with the Beatles tracks. Because if you do that, and I'm talking to like the powers that be, Apple, etc. I'm not talking to fans. Fans can play around with their stuff all they want. I don't care. I think that's great. I think that's fun. It's just that, when the powers that be, like the official folks who release the Beatles material, when they start mucking around with it, it's not the Beatles anymore. You're not making it better. You're not making it better. No, what you're doing is the Beatles are getting lost. You're erasing them. You are just kind of, maybe you're creating a work of art or something, but you're certainly not the Beatles. And it gets a little bit scary. And because we don't know what's going on. And it just happened. And, and it just happened with the 2025 Real Love, which is not real love. It's not real. It's not the Beatles. I feel that strongly about it. And I know a lot of other people do. And I wasn't going to come on here and say anything, but when I heard that 2025 Real Love, I got a little sick to my stomach. Because I didn't understand it. It's like all of a sudden, George is like sent out of the room. Like you're not wanted. You're just not. What you're doing here is not good. It's like, get out of here. We thought maybe it was good, or maybe we were just appeasing you in the moment, giving you, allowing you to do this, okay? Maybe that's just it. Now get out of here now. So I don't get it, because I'm going to tell you right now, it was a very Beatley track. I loved Real Love better than Free as a Bird. I always have, because it just has this, I just love it. I don't know. I've just always loved the feel of it. And they did something with John's voice too, and I don't even want to talk about that, okay? Because that's not real either. I don't know what to say. I just don't. And I don't know what they were thinking. Were they thinking that maybe, George's guitar was too much guitar, or was it a lot or too much? I don't understand that, because it was absolutely not too much. And I know George has heard a lot of that in the past. It's like too much guitar, or we don't want your guitar on this one. It just makes me sick in my stomach to think about this. Because when you think of the song, think of Let It Be. George's guitar on Let It Be. I equate it to that. Because on Let It Be, Paul builds up his song and it just gets bigger and bigger and it's beautiful. And then George's guitar just takes it all the way up here, just turns it into this rock anthem. And of course, it's not hurting any of the other Beatles, okay? George's guitar just lifts everything up, and then everybody else takes it up all the rest of the way too. So it's all Beatles. Did they think that there was too much George in it? That it wasn't enough John? Because, that Real Love song, it's very Beatley, and all the guitar and the drums and everything and the piano and all the layers and layers of stuff in there. I loved it. And the harmonies, it was beautiful. And it just kind of kept on building and building and building, and the guitars just lifted up here. And it was all just this kaleidoscope of stuff, at the end. It was beautiful and very Beatley. And I loved it. It was perfect. Just like Strawberry Fields was this kaleidoscopy thing here. Are we going to mess around with Strawberry Fields now? Is that what we're going to do? Because John's not perfect on there. Okay. There's a lot of cuts and stuff going on in there. Are we going to mess with that now? You mean you might as well if you're doing this? What's next? I don't want to give anybody an idea. So you can see I'm a little bit lit up about this. I'm a little bit upset like a lot of other people. And I didn't want to come on here. I didn't want to do this because this is not my style, but I might as well lift my voice too. Maybe if there's enough of us saying stuff out there, even my teeny tiny little baby voice here, maybe something will change. Maybe they'll stop doing it. Maybe they won't ever do it again. Maybe they'll put it back. I don't know. But I think it's worth saying something. You think it's kind of stupid, like getting all upset about a Beatles song, something that was made 30 years ago in a voice that's been gone for 45 years. Okay, 45? Yeah, 45 years. But it's important because that voice, this is what we have. Use it wisely. And we don't have that guitar anymore. And what we love is the Beatles. And when you monkey around with their voices, maybe either with auto tuning or remixing too much, or kind of changing around what their idea was, what their artistry was originally, that it's not the Beatles anymore. And once you lose that, basically you're killing the golden goose. So if you're looking to make a buck or keep the legacy alive, you're blowing it, man. We need more of that guitar. We don't need less of that guitar. And I'm not talking to Beatles fans. I love all you guys. I love all the Beatle people. We're in this together. And I'm just, I just had to say something because it was important to me. It might seem not very important to a lot of people. It was important to me. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate it. You guys take care. You think they want something with all this perfection? Beatles are perfection. I'm sorry, the Beatles are already perfect. There's no need to make them any more perfect, okay? With the color adjustment or whatever, or auto-tuning or whatever. None of that needs to be done.